Welcome everybody to Song Voyage. This is what we like to call episode 0, where we tell you a little bit about us. This is Todd Villalobos from San Diego, joined by Mitch Oster up in the Bay Area. All right, Mitch, just to briefly introduce us, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
I'm originally from San Diego. That's where we met. We went to middle and high school together. And in my 20s, I moved up to the Bay Area, and I've lived up here for the last 20 years. I've become really ingrained in the political scene up here. I was a teacher for a while, and now I work as a political activist. I have a wife, couple of dogs, and my niece lives with me. And it's a great place to live right now in the Bay Area. There's a lot going on, and I'm excited about this opportunity to talk to you about these songs.
Okay, a quick bit about myself. I am born and raised right here in San Diego, a wife and 3 kids, 2 of them off at college. I have worked for the local CBS affiliate here in San Diego for close to 30 years as the sports producer, so I guess I'm lucky enough to get to watch sports for a living. We are definitely a music family. You would be hard-pressed to find any of the 5 of us not listening to music. We've got a piano, drums in the house for anyone to bang on whenever they choose. I've also played guitar for the past 35 years or so. I love taking an analytical approach to these songs, which is why I really like the idea of the podcast, breaking things down to try to explain what exactly it is that turns me on about these songs. My older son and I are live music junkies. Even though he's away at college right now, we still find a way to go to as many shows as we can. I recently had a 4-month stretch over this past summer in 2017 that included 19 shows. Metallica in Houston and here in San Diego, Muse in Austin, Iron Maiden in San Bernardino, Queen at the Hollywood Bowl, among a bunch of others. So music is definitely a passion of mine, and it does feel really good to get to dive deep into a group of songs that I choose that maybe you haven't heard before. You know, because we've been friends for about 35 years and have spent a lot of time arguing about politics, about sports, TV shows, movies, but we've not spent a lot of time debating music. So what was it about the idea for this podcast that was attractive to you?
You know, it's funny that you say we've argued so much about all this other stuff, and I totally agree. It's a strange friendship to have a person who you share deep values with, but opinions are so totally different. You know, for a long time, we disagreed on politics, and I feel like that was the most common topic that we would talk about, and we're both big sports fans. But like you say, when it came to music, it just seems like it was a topic that never came up. And I think the reason is because we have totally different tastes. And, you know, my musical experience comes from the fact that when I was in college, I fell into a group of friends who had just very different tastes to my own. I was a pretty boring music person growing up. You know, a lot of people have an older brother, a father, maybe an older friend who kind of show them, hey, here's Led Zeppelin. You should listen to this. It's good. Or here, this is, you know, Stevie Wonder. You should listen to this. It's good. I didn't have that person. So my person who showed me music was just the radio. But when I got to college, I got this group of friends who did that for me and really expanded the areas of music that I find interesting, that now are just bedrock artists that I think are everyday people that I listen to all the time, from anybody from Bob Dylan and Elvis Presley and Little Richard and Chuck Berry all the way to present music. It's opened my mind, and it was a great opportunity for us to talk about something we've never talked about before, and I'm really excited about it.
Well, I think for me, the most appealing thing about this idea was to introduce you to all the music that I've liked over the course of these, many years that you've never gotten into. And I think probably it appeals to you to do the same to me. I can't wait to show you a few songs that I just absolutely love, that I feel if we didn't sit down and have this podcast, that there wouldn't necessarily be an opportunity for you to sit down and really analyze and for me to explain why I love this music and why I love these songs.
Well, I'll tell you, the thing that I think, we have spent most of the last 30 years disagreeing on things. And I think that that's going to be some of the episodes that I'm more interested in. I'm going to love the times when we agree, because there's nothing like the experience you just described, where you introduce somebody to something and they go, yeah. They affirm what you thought and they say, that's good. I like that. That's enjoyable. I see why you like it. It's fun. It's whatever. and I'm going to add that to my stuff. That seems interesting to me. But I'm really excited about the possibility that you're going to show me something or I'm going to show you something, and the reaction is going to be, no, this is terrible. You're stupid. Why do you listen to this? You are not a person who has any taste. I think that might be as interesting to me because I think it could be illustrative of where the differences are and where the gaps are. I definitely want to hear when we like the same stuff, but I think there's going to be some interesting episodes coming up where we disagree.
All right, so that wraps up episode 0, a very quick one. We just wanted to introduce ourselves, so we will get right to it. Episode 1 is just a click away for you. It's my choice. How could a song about death and mass murder and homicide be something that your entire family could enjoy? You'll be able to listen to that. Just click on episode 1. Follow us on Twitter at Song Voyage. You can also send us some suggestions for what you'd like to hear us talk about. And we are also on the internet at songvoyage.net. Mitch, I can't wait to start this journey with you. Let's get it started.
Great, Todd. I'm excited about it.
That's it for us. See you next time.